agreement with Chesapeake Exploration LLC for roadway use, repair, and maintenance. County Engineer Keith Bennett is here. His office has been working on this agreement with Chesapeake, and as you remember, as you recall, we had a work session on this particular subject. I've invited Engineer Bennett here today to explain any changes to you and answer any questions you might have.
There's essentially no changes to the agreement except for a few wording changes that didn't amount to much. What you have in front of you, though, the agreement does have 4 attachment A's, which are 4 proposed well sites and the associated routes that Chesapeake and their subcontractors plan to use to get to those sites along county roads. The 4, they've already started work doing repair work on 2 of those well sites and the roads leading up to that being Orchard View and Indian Run, as well as then Oak Hill. That'll access 2 sites. They've got 2 more proposed that they would like to start hauling aggregate this winter to start building the pads. They'd like to have those pads ready to go in the spring for potential rig moves sometime after the first of the year. One of those is off of Full Street down in Bethlehem Township, and the other one is up off of Pontius, up off of State Route 44. The intent of the agreement, once the agreement is passed then, is so that we don't have to come back to you every time. Chesapeake will request, if they add a site, they'll work with us, give us the necessary documentation as outlined in the agreement, and then we will just give them the go-ahead, and we'll just basically amend the agreement by attaching the new Appendix A to the agreement. Now, if we have another drilling company choose to come in, and then we would come back to the board at that point to have an agreement with that drilling company at that point in time. So they've signed it, and we're ready to go. So it just needs action of the commissioners.
Any questions?
I guess the only question I would ask you, we did receive a series of email requests and comments with regard to this usage agreement, and I think that you discussed with that gentleman that had raised those issues. He was raising the questions as to the nature of our agreement versus maybe some statewide agreements that were in existence that he was concerned about.
Yeah, there's a ODOT District 11, Lloyd McAdam, their district deputy director down there, just put together sort of a committee of county engineers within his district area, that being the area just directly to the south of Stark County here. I went to a meeting that they held last week to compare our agreement with the road use maintenance agreement that ODOT is proposing. We're a little stronger. At the time, they have not enacted any. They had no bonding requirements in theirs, but the county engineers south of here are requesting that the bonding option be added to their agreement. So our intent here is Stark County, as we feel we're covered. We would intend to stay with our road use maintenance agreement because it is very parallel to what ODOT is proposing. The key is and I can't blame the drilling companies. They'd like to have at least some uniformity throughout the state as they deal with every township and every county, and then the state, they want some uniformity. But we feel that our agreement covers everything that ODOT is proposing to the south of us.
No?
Thank you.
I move to approve the proposed Chesapeake Road Use and Repair Agreement.
Second?
Any other questions? Thank you very much for your help on this. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.